the leader in Kano State, Air Marshal Alpha, who is here with us, and all other members of the high table, members of the National Assembly, members of the State Assembly, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. Let me start by thanking Almighty God for showing us this historic day. The day when we once again came to this hotel, Bolingo, to do our usual NEC meeting. Let me at this point welcome and thank INEC officials who were introduced one by one. I say thank you very much for finding time to be here with us. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me thank each and every one of you who are here, and also thank all those who are representing here for joining our party, the New Nigeria People's Party. The party that is well respected in this country, the party that is well loved by Nigerians, especially the Talakawas, the needy, people who are working so hard to survive on a daily basis, people today who are finding it difficult to stay in their homes because of insecurity, people who cannot eat today, millions of them, both north and south, because of the negligence of the leadership. People who are in the hospitals and are not getting the required attention, and even those who cannot go to the hospital at all because they have nothing there. All these people are looking forward to us here who believe in them, who have been working over the years to ensure their peace, to ensure their welfare, and so on and so forth. As we are standing here, I want us to remind ourselves and everybody that we must not be carried away by people, especially people at the skies who are changing political party to a particular political party. Those people don't understand, and they don't have much experience, and they don't ask, believing that they know, while actually they don't know. If they are interested in knowing, I think they should come and ask all of us. I remember in 2003, I was a sitting governor in Kano. And when the wind came, people supporting Buhari at that particular time, despite the fact that I was a well-respected governor in Kano, contrary to what is happening in many states now. When the election came, even your cleaner will come and say, Oga, this next election, please allow us to do what we think is right. And that is why everybody should be concerned. It's not a matter of senior member of any community, former governor, former minister, and so on. I think the real issue now is the issue of the people themselves. What are they experiencing? What are they saying? What are they likely going to do in 2027? I gave you an example, our example as leaders. But yet, in 2003, I lost the election. But I knew it was for a different reason. Many people were crying in Kano. I didn't cry. I was only thankful to Almighty Allah. But 8 years after, I went back. Even after 4 years, at that particular time, I won my primary election. But some people came to Abuja and told wrong stories. I was advised by the party to withdraw, which I did. But 8 years after, I went back to Kano when the dust settled. Now, I think it is a good lesson for everybody. Forget about the governor, forget about the minister or former or city. The people in this country, I can tell you for free, have taken decision on what to do in 2027. And that is why we are so happy with ourselves, because we are with the people. And the people actually know we are with them, because we are not happy with many things across the country, especially the issue of poverty. Poverty is everywhere in this country, especially on this part of the country. Too, is serious poverty. Many communities cannot go to farm now. Some cannot go to the market. Some cannot go to even their homes. So there has to be poverty. Schools have been vacated. So there are real issues on the ground, which I hope all those concerned should take note. We have also seen so many other issues, especially education. And that is why, because of our concern about education, that's why our logo, if you look at it there, you have a book and academic cap. Because we are so much concerned, and it's not just by mouth, by saying it. Many people in this country didn't know that we had free education in Kano from primary to secondary and to tertiary level. Many people didn't know in Kano State. People were paying nothing, zero, in all these levels. In fact, in 3 years, it went to the extent that we set up a committee to look for people with a requirement of either university or other tertiary institutions. And we mobbed everybody in Kano. We sent over 3,000 young men and women in 4 years to 14 countries. Yes. We selected universities ranging from Al-Kalam 412 to Ibnidio 300 to Crescent 300 to Bells University, even expensive universities like Abti in Adamawa. We sent the sons and daughters of the poor, and they all graduated with first class results. And that's why now you go to any university, go and ask, especially in northern Nigeria today. You have hundreds and hundreds of young men and women working either as academic or non-academic staff of those universities, in hundreds. So also everywhere, not only in this country, across the world, medical doctors. I remember we sent over 100 pilots to Jordan. You go to Kano, you see flyovers, underpasses, and so on. and other empowerment, we established 26 institutes to train and retrain our young men and women. That time we struggled with Boko Haram to the extent that no criminal wanted to go to Kano. We used our experience as former Minister of Defense at that particular time. Nobody. They tried. They failed. Even now they want to go. Kano is there. What we said at that particular time, by the grace of God, is still there working. That's why Kano was like an island in terms of security. So I'm just telling you all this to tell you that is possible. And all this that we have done, we did not borrow 1 naira or $1 from anybody, either locally or internationally. With the resources that we were able to have, both the fact what we get from Abuja and the internally generated revenue. And it's possible. All what you need to do is to make sure that you don't delve into people's resources and you don't allow others to do that. We are so happy. And many people would be asking, why is Kano solid behind us? They have to. Nigerians are good, not only Kano people, everybody. People want a good life for themselves. They want a good life for their children and loved ones. And once you guarantee that, and they see it, they have no problem, like we have no problem in Kano. I'm happy the Deputy Governor was telling you about the results. When they told me that 2 elections, I said we don't want to dislodge the ant with sledgehammer. The young ones should go and do it. We will be there at the right time, maybe in 2027 times. But one thing I told them, biggest mistake, was to allow them not to announce the results at the constituencies. They say everybody should come to the headquarters. It doesn't work that way. And I'm saying it here not because of Kano, but all the states. Because when they say come to the headquarters, then there is problem. So they canceled all what people have done on that day and announced the previous results. Anyway, I'm sure the state will know what to do, whether to let it go, even when they know it's our own, or to take other actions. Let me, at this point, thank all of you, especially some few people that I saw are not members of NEC. There was a fake news recently that at this meeting, we are going to take critical decisions. And so many people were excited to come and hear what that information is. Now, actually, it wasn't intended to say anything here, because in that direction, there is very little or nothing to say. Because many people thought today we will announce whether I will stay in any NNPP or will go to another party or will join some individuals and so on. I think that was not the intention of the meeting. You have seen the agenda. But let me take this opportunity to tell you that we have our party and we are comfortable. We are happy. We are ready to do whatever it takes because we are not in a hurry. Rabiu Kwankwaso is not in a hurry. Members, the leadership, and all of us are not in a hurry. We believe that we have something to offer at the end of the day at the highest leadership level in this country. But we want to do it the way it should be done. We are flexible. We are ready to talk to anybody. As far as we are concerned, we are doing our business. Other parties are free to do their own business. And that is why I have to thank the Contact Committee. I have to thank this National Working Committee. I have to thank all of you members of the State National Assembly and so on for many, many contributions to our party. And that is why today, in all the states you visit, we have befitting office for the NNPP. You go to local governments, you go to even wards, we have our offices there. And we are getting more and more people. Just like the Deputy Speaker, House of Assembly, Kano State. If I go to Kano, it's not even putting people in this, in my hall, in Kano. We go out there because they are in thousands. Everybody is coming. So also in other states. So we are very happy about that. Now we are ready to go. In fact, we are going, we are moving. But I can say here comfortably that we are politicians, we are ready to talk to anybody. If you want us to work together, okay, fine, let's talk. But we have some bad experiences. We have worked for so many people over the years. From my days as Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps in 1992, we worked very hard under the leadership of Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. Then we worked for Abuja, who are SDP's talk. My house and that of Tofa, of blessed memory, is just within swing distance, very few. But at that time, we believe in what our leaders in our party. At that time, party is supreme, and we continue to ensure that this, our party, is also supreme. I'm sure you from Kano know my house in Gandu, Bishop Tofa in Gandu. Had an election, and Abiola won in Kano. In our polling booth, same as Tofa. In our ward, in our local government, in the state, in northern Nigeria. We are loyal to the party. And since then, we started building. Now we have very loyal and powerful leadership and powerful membership in Kwankwaso and the NNPP. Anytime I sat down and listened to people, some will come and say, oh, go to A. Some will say, go to B and C. Others will come and say, stay where you are, and so on and so forth. Some are even saying they should pray for Kwankwaso. Yes, I need prayer like all other people. But the fact remains that there is nobody in Kwankwaso today that I know, or even in NNPP, who is saying that, yes, I want A, and if the leadership goes to B, I will not go. I don't know that particular person. People are loyal to the leadership, as was being said by earlier speakers. So we are open. We are ready to talk to anybody who wants us to work together for 2027. But the fact remains, this party is not my party. It's not the chairman's party. It's not our party, only those of us in this hall. It's for Nigerians. Everybody is free to come in. And on the other hand, even though you don't want anybody to leave, but if somebody has to leave, what else can you do? Just nothing. So we are working so hard, and we're happy with our members, wherever they are in this country, for their commitment and loyalty. And I want to assure you that the leadership will not fail you. We'll try and be fair. We'll continue to ensure that there is fairness for everybody. And that's why I believe we are getting membership more and more people are coming. If there is anything, if there is any negotiation, it will be collective, and not only for the negotiators, but for the entire members of this family of NNPP. Let me congratulate the chairman and the National Working Committee, because I'm aware that they are getting a lot of commendations. Even recently, the Republican Institute rated our party as the best in Lagos. We're also aware that while other parties are getting bad names from elsewhere across the world, I'm happy PDP is moving fine and moving very strong and powerful. Once again, Mr. Chairman. No, not PDP. Who is saying PDP? It's you. Who is saying PDP? NNPP. Yes. So, let me tell you that we will continue to move forward. If there is any information, we will quickly try and let you know about any progress on what to do and what not to do. But be rest assured that this leadership you see will never fail you. We will negotiate anywhere we are going if you have to go to somewhere. But for now, we are in NNPP. We are moving towards 2027. And we are so happy with ourselves, especially with the experiences that we had in the past. Once again, thank you very much, and God bless you.